Good morning, children. Today we are going to begin with a new lesson in political science, that is sixth chapter, political parties. Most importantly, we will discuss the meaning of political parties and why do we need political parties. These are the two important topics we are going to discuss here. We know that our country, India, has many hundreds of parties or political parties, several hundreds of political parties. We also studied in 9th standard that the role of political parties in the rise of democracies. So how when democracies were developed, how political parties also began to form. So many political parties we can find in the formation of constitutional designs or electoral politics in the making and working of the governments. Political parties are very important. We know different parties are coming up, new parties also are forming up nowadays. So we begin by asking two common questions in this chapter. Why do we need political party? We often ask why political parties are necessary. Can we sustain without political parties, or can we form a government without political parties? Or how many parties are good for a democracy? As we know that some of the countries like USA, there are only two political parties, but in our country we know that many hundreds of parties are there. So how many parties are good for a democracy, for the functioning of democracy? Or we know that, or we have to ask that how many hundreds of political parties are there? Is it good for any democracy? So the national and regional political parties are also existing in our country. We know there are some national parties which is found all India, and some of the particular states or particular regions have some separate political parties also. So in this chapter we are going to learn about how many parties exist and what are the important national parties and what are the regional parties. Why do we need political parties also? So political parties are easily one of the most visible institutions in our country, we know, or in any democracy also. So there are many political parties. So we can find when we are many types of different types of organizations are there, governmental organization or non-government organization, NGO, or other many other social groups also. So same way political parties also exist in any democracy. For most ordinary citizens, democracy is equal to political parties. When we often think we are not much involved in politics, but for us or the common citizens or ordinary citizens, what is political party? That is, we often say political parties are equal to democracy. We do not know much about democracy, but we know better about any political party. So if we travel to remote areas, in the village areas or the rural areas, our country, we know that when we people speak to the people, where less educated people or uneducated people, we can find out and you will come to know that across the people who may not know anything about democracy. What is democracy? If you ask the people, they may not be able to say what is democracy. But we can get the information from them about political parties. What is a political party, or what parties are existing in their locality, and they also may be belonging or followers of any particular political party also. So they may not know about the government, how the government is formed, or what is democracy, etc. But they can say there are some chances that they would know something about political parties. So people have the knowledge about political parties. So most people tend to be critical about political parties. We know that now BJP is ruling the central government. We are always criticizing the government. Now what is the government formed in the Maharashtra? We are criticizing whether we are supporting the party or opposing the party also. Sometimes we may criticize the shortcomings of the policies of the government also. So they tend to be blaming the parties. People often blame the parties for all that is wrong with our democracy. democracy and our political life also. So parties have become identified with the social and political divisions also. We know many parties existing in Maharashtra. BJP was the ruling government earlier. Now it is a coalition government with the Shiv Sena and Congress party or the NCP. Like that, many other parties are also existing in our world. People know about the parties, political parties, not about democracy. So it's natural to ask, do we need political parties at all? Can we sustain or can we form a government without political parties? Like many years ago, we know that there were no political parties existing in any country. Now there are few or also of the countries are there without any political parties. Now, no countries, we can say any nation in the world without any political party, no countries are available. Some countries have one party, or some of them have two political parties, some of them have many political parties. But without political parties, very few, or we can say no countries exist in the world. What is the meaning of political party? Political party is a group of people, we can say large group of people, but they come together to contest in elections. Some other organizations, we can say, they do not contest in the election, but political parties are group of people, they come to contest in the elections and they want to hold power in the government. Political parties are group of people will be contesting in the elections and they want to form the government. So such kind of parties or organizations are called political parties. Here we said some group of people are there. Some people, they come together and these all people agree some policies and programs for the society and they have a view to promote and the collective good. So these people have a common ideology, not individual. Everybody has a common ideology so that they can work together. They come together, form the political party and they contest in election, win the election and form the government. So for the collective good of the society, these people work together. So there can be different views of different people. Many people are gathering together. So different people have different opinions, different viewpoints, etc. But if there is a political party, all these people will be united and different opinions will be settled there and they come to a common ideology. All of them agree to a common ideology. So they seek to implement these policies. What are the policies or programs they are planning? When they come to power, they form the government, they plan to implement all these policies. Okay, so that they also campaign the people to get the support of the people. What are the ideology or what ideas they have, and they try to get the popularity or the popular support from the people. So thus parties reflect fundamental political divisions in a society. So parties are about a part of the society. Now we cannot say that political parties are something different and we do not follow. We also are forced to follow any political party now. So independent candidates also are there in the elections sometimes, but very rare chances are there for winning in the election. If any candidate who is belonging to a particular political party, there are more chances to win the election because people also are following particular parties. Okay, so here now people also sometimes directly involved in parties or sometimes indirectly involved also. So here we can say a part of the society, political parties are also part of the society and thus involved in partisanship. Sometimes directly participating or sometimes indirectly participating. So here a political party has mainly three components: the leadership. one important personality should be the leader of a political party. There are many people, we said, group together form a party, but one should be a leader, and there are some active members, otherwise the party will not grow. Some people who are dedicated for the service of for the party, so that active members are there. Some people are called followers. They are not much active, but they support the party from outside. In the elections, they vote for the particular party also. Okay, so that these are the three components very important in a political party: the leaders and the active members and the followers. So in the coming class we will study more about the functions of political party.